Consistency is crucial to be good at badminton. In this video, I will tell you why consistency is so important in badminton and a few ways that you can practice it. Don't give your opponent easy points. Let's jump right in. There are two main types of consistency in badminton: consistency of shots and consistency of quality. Consistency of shots means that you're hitting the shots over and in the court, meaning you don't give away easy points. Consistency of quality means that you're hitting each shot with a high quality, and that you are able to maintain this shot quality between each shot, not just a one-time fluke. Here are a few ways to stay consistent during a badminton match. Number 1, over and in and you will win. This means all you have to do is hit the bird over the net and in the court and you can win the points. As long as you don't give away these free points, your opponent will have a harder time to win the rally. Number 2, don't be too fancy. You don't need to play the tightest shots or the sharpest shots, and you don't always have to add trick shots or other fancy shots to your game. If you keep it simple, it'll be easier to keep the shots consistent because that's what you practiced. Number 3, know what you are comfortable with. When you go through trainings or sparring matches or even just tournaments, you already know what are your strong points and what are your weak points. When it comes to a real close tight match, make sure you know what you're comfortable with, meaning you know what shots you can hit over and in the net, and you don't play too many shots that you are weaker at. This gives you a better chance to keep your shots over and in, and you don't make as many simple mistakes. And number 4, practice often. Of course, you can't expect yourself to stay consistent unless you practice. Practice all types of different shots so that you get a hang of hitting these shots and you know how you need to hit them to stay consistent. That leads me to my next point. How can we practice? First, you can do pattern drills, meaning you know what corners you're going to go to. For example, you can do one shot in the back and one shot in the front and keep repeating this. This keeps your footwork in check because you already know where to go, so you're just focusing on hitting the shots over the net. Another way is technique training. Here, you'll only be focusing on one shot. For example, you could stand in the front and only hit push shots, meaning you're focusing only on the quality of your push shots and keeping it in the court. This removes all other things such as footwork or game strategy from your training, and it just focuses on your technique and consistency. Finally, another way is doing drills with no mistakes under X shots. This forces yourself to train consistency in more game-like situations. You could say, the rally doesn't end or the drill doesn't end until you hit 25 shots in a row. This is saying you have to get used to hitting 25 shots in a row in a rally. Only then will you be able to continue and finish the drill, or in a game, only then will you be able to win the rally. That's the video. Stay consistent in your games and make sure you know how to stay consistent. Give yourself a chance to practice these different types of drills during your training so that you can perform better in your tournaments. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, stay consistent.